Welcome to Learn It Yourself. Today's lesson is about the nature of sentences and the forms of sentences. So let's move on to our class.
We have reached the zoo.
We have reached the zoo. This is a declarative sentence. Declarative sentences are sentences that provide information. It states a fact, expresses an opinion, it gives a statement, and it always ends in a full stop.
These peacocks look amazing.
These peacocks look amazing. This is an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences are sentences that express strong emotions, excitement, happiness, and it always ends in an exclamation mark.
Look at the lion.
Look at the lion. This is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are sentences that gives a command, an order, an advice. It may end in an exclamatory mark or a full stop depending upon the situation and the tone of the sentence.
Where is my cell phone?
Where did you use it?
Where is my cell phone? Where did you use it? These sentences are interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are sentences that questions, and it always ends in a question mark.
I took a selfie near the lion.
Let us search over there.
I took a selfie near the lion. Let us search over there. These are declarative sentences.
I think I have lost it.
We are done seeing the animals. Let's go home.
Mom, it's your cell phone.
Oh, thank God I have not lost it.
From the previous video, we have observed the different natures of sentences. There are 4 different natures to a sentence. The first nature is the declarative nature. An example of a declarative sentence would be, "It is a sunny day." The next type is the interrogative sentence. An example would be, "When did you reach the mall?" The third nature is the imperative nature. An example would be, "Close the door." And the last nature is the exclamatory sentence. An example would be, "What a wonderful day." Now we'll be moving on to forms of sentences. If these forms of sentences are expressed according to their natures, then we get different types of sentences. So the first form is the affirmative form. So the first type would be the affirmative declarative type. An example of an affirmative declarative sentence is, "Zelda bakes delicious cakes." Here, Zelda is being praised and it has got a positive tone. The next type is the affirmative imperative type. An example of an affirmative imperative sentence is, "Bring the glass of water." It has got a commanding tone. The next type is the affirmative exclamatory sentence. Here, the sentence has got a tone of excitement. So an example would be, "I won the competition." And the last type would be the affirmative interrogative type. An example would be, "Why did you fight with him?" It has got a questioning tone. And that's the reason it is known as an affirmative interrogative sentence. Now we move on to the next form. It is the negative form. The first type would be the declarative negative type. An example of a declarative negative sentence is, "He did not finish his assignment." Here, not is being used to show the negative nature of the sentence. The next type is the imperative negative form. An example of an imperative negative sentence is, do not touch the flowers. The next type is the exclamatory negative type. An example of an exclamatory negative sentence is, this is not fair. And the last type in the negative form is the interrogative negative type. An example is, why didn't you inform the police? Here, in all these sentences, not is being represented to show the negative nature of the sentence. Now we move on to the last form, that is the neutral form. And the first type in the neutral form is the declarative neutral type. Example of a declarative neutral sentence is, he lost his keys. It does not express any strong emotion or takes a particular stand. The next type is the imperative neutral type. An example of an imperative neutral sentence is, wear gloves if needed. It has got a commanding tone, yet it does not express any kind of strong emotion. And the last type is the interrogative neutral type. An example of an interrogative neutral sentence would be, do I have to carry my bag? Here also, it does not take a particular stand nor express any strong emotion. Just to make things clear, there is a line diagram showing the nature of sentences as well as the forms of sentences. So, in the nature of sentences, as discussed earlier, we have the declarative nature, then we have the imperative nature, then the interrogative nature, and lastly the exclamatory nature of the sentence. And under forms of sentences, we have the affirmative form, the negative form, and the neutral form. So hope that you enjoyed this lesson. Stay tuned to my next animated video to understand more about the elements of grammar. So please do subscribe if you are interested in watching my upcoming videos. So wait till we meet next time. Thank you for watching.